Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we're going to be diving into an MLM I have touched on, I believe, twice before. It was literally back in 2020, I believe. But I'm very excited to hop into this. So if you guys are new here, we're going to be diving into a company and an MLM named Bellame. So Bellame is a beauty and also mashed together wellness multi-level marketing company. So we're going to be diving into Bellame. We're going to be talking about, we're pretty much going to be getting back into talking about this company. We're also going to be diving into some trainings and other things that we have further seen and just overall kind of introduce us back into discussing this MLM. Again, I'm hoping to talk about this more and further since this is a growing multi-level marketing company. So yeah, let's get into it. Before we hop in though, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell button down below so that way you'll be notified of every video I post. And now without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. So they were actually founded by Melissa and Scott Thompson, and they have so many different products. For example, they had mainly makeup when they first started, but they have things like skincare now. And what's even weirder is they also have wellness products. They came out with collagen, which is very interesting. They have things like body oil, again, like I said, skincare and other things. My personal belief with most products like this, you can get all of them from any other place for cheaper, and it's probably going to be made better in my opinion. That's just kind of the pattern that I've noticed with many multi-level marketing company products. I do want to kind of give you an idea though of pricing and everything. Then we're going to dive into the compensation plan and then see if they have an income disclosure statement. I haven't looked to see if they did. But for example, I would like to talk about how they have two things in regards to you can purchase a product or you can do the beauty passport, which I believe the beauty passport is like a subscription, I believe. So the beauty passport perks, you can get it for free when you place one or more products on auto ship of your choice. Start saving on your first order. It's the most convenient and rewarding way to ensure you never run out of your favorite products. Purchase a $25 annual membership at checkout and savings will be reflected. So if you're just a retail customer, you get free shipping on $100 or more. Whereas if you do the passport customer or passport auto replenisher, you get free shipping right after 50 bucks. Honest to God thought usually most companies would have at least $50, then you'd have free ship, whatever. You have things like birthday savings, 10% savings on all orders, one-time 25% savings pass with $500 annual spending, and then a one-time 50% savings pass if you spend $1,000. That's pretty damn high. Anyways, it's a subscription essentially. There's some benefits if you do. So for example, with this brow pomade, it's $22 retail price, but then it's $19.80 in general. Now I'm going to tell you right now, majority of these products that I personally see, I use or have used products like this, and I'm telling you right now, like brow pomade, I've been able to get products like this from e.l.f. Cosmetics for $5. So there's that. But for example, I actually would like to look into their concealer. Right now, they actually have this concealer that is $34 retail at $30.60 for the beauty passport. This shade range, in my opinion, I feel like it's dog shit. That's it. I just feel like we could do more. Like, it bothers me so much when I see companies just in general launching products that have a lack of inclusivity in regards to shade range. Moral of the story, I feel like their products are okay, cool. They may work out, they may be decent, but all I'm telling you is you can find amazing drugstore products and just other products in general that are affordable, not connected to a multi-level marketing company, and probably have a greater and better shade range, okay? So let's actually keep getting into the multi-level marketing aspect of this company. So let's actually look over how you can join Bellame. So they go over this concept called omni marketing, I believe. It's an omni marketing opportunity, which right now, I already know damn well, it's just a new fancy word for what they're trying to accomplish. Like, you know how there's social selling, direct selling, and then multi-level marketing. Like, they're all, in the end, a lot of this is just sugar-coated words from what they're actually participating in. Anyways, let's look at this. The omni marketing opportunity. The fusion of two industries, one universal opportunity. So it says best of affiliate marketing, zero cost for entry, no fees, promote multiple brands, create your own offers, white hat traffic welcome. Affiliate marketing. They offer affiliate marketing. Okay, great. I think that's, again, bare minimum. You should not be paying to become an affiliate at all. And again, like affiliate marketing, fine, whatever, cool. A lot of companies offer that. But then the best of network marketing. You earn up to 40% on sales, plus 16 additional ways to earn, annual trip incentives, build residual income. So it says tech savvy proprietary platform. Wow, I can't say that. Backed by Inc. 500 internet marketing companies, all brought together by 50 years of combined experience. So we're going to be looking into some training videos that they have, but let's look at how much this is going to cost to get started. So you have some options here. So the first one is a brand pack and saves 54%. The basic price of that as $150. Honest to God, some of these things and the way that they market it off is manipulated in my opinion, because literally from the looks of it, to me, it is not valued remotely at $330, not even close. But then to further that, they're trying to make it look like you have a great opportunity to purchase. So that way it gets people more interested in purchasing a lot at one time, which in the end does benefit other people who are recruiting. This influencer pack, apparently, you save 58%. It's a $721 value, but you only pay about $300. So the fact that they're like $721 value, again, is fucking stupid. It would maybe run at the $300 value, possibly, but still, it's marketing trying to make you think you have a great deal. So then they had the legacy pack, which is again massive. It's a $1,189 value. And then last but not least, if you would like, you can just do the digital only, which is, I guess, nothing to start. But then it says you are at $100 away from getting gift, place, shippable order with a subtotal of $100 or more to receive a special gift. If you'd like, you can join now with just nothing. However, majority of the time you are going to be encouraged to actually purchase products, because how do you talk about products that you personally don't own? And since it's a one-time opportunity to purchase a bunch of products, since it is quote unquote such a great deal and you're saving so much money, people are going to, and specifically the person that's recruiting you, is going to try and push you to buy more products. So according to February 17th of 2022, this document is the compensation plan. So we're going to be going through that a little bit and checking over certain things and requirements. So this is the compensation plan, and it looks intimidating as hell for a lot of people, I'm sure. So there are certain categories on the left side. We have personal sales volume, your direct first generation, which is the people that you've recruited. Then it goes on to other things, your other legs, base profit retail, etc. There's a lot of things going on here. My personal belief is most compensation plans are made to look confusing as hell. So it's harder for you to understand. And so when you join and you have an upline, quote unquote, telling you what's right or what's correct, it's easier to get sucked in. Now, actually, what I would like to do is we're going to be going into what a Bellame promoter actually says this compensation plan means, and listen to her discuss it. And then we're going to be pausing and deciphering it, and we'll be getting into other things here further. So let's watch this Bellame compensation plan breakdown.
Hi, my name is AJ Yates, and I am a presidential director with Bellame. And in this video, I'll be doing a brief overview of our compensation plan, which you will find is one of the most lucrative ones in the industry. Our comp plan is affiliate influenced and generationally blessed. This means you can make an income just by sharing our products, building a team, or doing both. If you look at this photo, you'll see a ton of different Bellame partners, and they all build their businesses differently. They all can focus on either sales or building, mentoring, whatever they want to focus on to build their income, they can. And that's the beauty of this business. We can have an influencer that just wants to share the products and earn way more commission than they will on a lot of the brands that they work with. Or you can have someone that wants to come in and build a team. And then you have people that come in and want to build a legacy. It's up to you and how you want to build your business, and that is the beauty of this comp plan. Let's dive in. So the different ways to earn, you can either sell, build, or mentor, or all of the above. So if you sell, you can earn up to 40% profit on retail customer sales and up to 35% on your Beauty Passport customer sales. We'll talk more about this.
Let's stop this real quickly. So it says you can earn up to 40% profit. I'm guessing from this is we might have requirements that you have to hit in order to earn that much. So for example, Saint Beauty, they have it to where until you hit a specific rank, you can't make a higher percentage of profit. So for example, most of them maybe, I believe, start off at 20%. And unless you hit a higher rank that most people do not hit, you aren't able to hit that potential of 40% commission. So what I'm wondering is, are you gonna have to hit certain ranks in order to be qualified to make a higher commission? And then it's so funny how they say sell, build, and mentor. Build and mentor essentially to me are the identical fucking thing. So wow, I love it. 2 out of the 3 options for making money in recruitment, Bellame? Huh, isn't that cute? We already know that most MLMs do have a dependency on recruitment, otherwise the entire system would fall apart. But it's just very interesting trying to dissect a new MLM and show how this actually plays into it. So we have the first representation of why we think recruitment is going to be a main requirement. And why do I have a problem with recruitment? I have a problem because only the top 1% of participants make money, and people continuously are losing money that are the rest of the participants of the company. And when we have people that are continuously recruiting people into a system that is set up to fail you, it is unethical. And they know the unethical actions, but still choose to recruit you in. That is bad. Also, I do have an issue with recruitment, especially when majority of people are not making money at all, but the people at the top are making money, yes, but the majority of the money and where their paycheck comes from, more likely, and most of the time, is from people, not actual true product sales that are external of the system. So now, build. Introduce the opportunity to others and earn bonuses and team commissions. Again, in order to do that, you need to recruit. And then mentor. Earn residual income, bonuses, and incentives by mentoring your team to success. Either way, 2 out of those 3 options are still about teams and recruitment. So, okay.
Building, you introduce the opportunity to others and earn bonuses and team commissions. And mentoring, you can earn residual income, bonuses, and incentives by mentoring your team to success. So the first one is selling. So there are 2 categories of customers. We have retail and Beauty Passport. Retail is a one-time purchase, and Beauty Passport is basically our VIP or insider program for our customers. So the comp plan allows you to boost your profits up to 40% for retail and 35% for Beauty Passport. So if you look at this chart, you'll see that you get a base 25% no matter what on your retail and a base of 20 on your Beauty Passport. But then, depending on where you end the month, total sales, it doesn't have to be for per category, but say you end at a total of 3,000 plus, you would be earning 35% on all of your Beauty Passport sales and 40% on all of your retail sales.
Okay, so you need to be selling a decent amount in product in order to have a higher percentage. So if you don't, then more than likely you're going to have a lower level. So what I'm getting at this is 25% is the base profit retail for anything. But then if you maybe sell $1,000 to $2,000 that month, or $2,000 to $3,000 or $3,000 or more that month, which again, majority of people, that is very unrealistic and that does not happen for most. That's when you get higher percentages or more added on. Either way, those numbers honestly are very unrealistic, but it just kind of shows you are going to have to hit certain levels in order to be qualified for that. I'm kind of amazed that that's how that works, but.
So your whole number that you sell that month can be combined here, and then you would make the commission based on here or here. So think about if you are an influencer that just wants to share on social and all you want to do is sell, this is a great program for you because the more you sell each month, the more you make. But if you want to build and mentor and all of that, this is on top of all of your other commissions and everything that you will receive. So you will receive the 25% or the 20 every 2 weeks. So that is paid out twice a month. And then your additional, which is the 5 to 15%, you will find on your monthly paycheck. The second way is through unit level bonuses. So when you share the opportunity, the momentum of your business multiplies.
Okay, so what we're going to do with the rest of this is I want everyone, and I will be as well, we're going to be keeping track of how many bonuses and ways of earning are going to be requiring recruitment. Okay, the first one that we talked about was strictly sales. Okay, all right, strictly sales. We have 1 out of how many are going to require recruitment. If the majority of them are about getting people into the system, baby, in my opinion, that is a company that is an MLM that is heavily dependent on recruitment and income that's dependent on recruitment. And we can infer that's a fucking pyramid scheme.
Through unit level bonuses, you can earn 2 to 10% on the personal sales volume of your first 4 levels. To earn this bonus, you must be a senior brand partner or above.
Okay, so again, right there, second one, you need to have people underneath you, because right here, we're switching to unit level bonuses, and it shows you need to be able to have certain people on your team in order to profit off of people and hit these bonuses. Again, you have to have recruitment. That's still unethical as it is, but let's keep going.
So on this screen, you will see that as you move up the ranks and you advance through the comp plan, you will be not only earning more percentage, but you'll also be earning deeper percentages. So for example, if you come in and you build up a team and you are executive director, you would earn 10% on all of your level 1's sales. So say you have 5 partners and they each have 500 in sales, you would be earning 10% of the commissionable volume of those sales. Then as you are growing and growing and growing, you're going to make 10%, 8%, 6, and 4. This is my rank right here, so I can promise you that it is doable, and you can be earning on your...
Okay, that really pisses me off when we have a top leader speaking to us and she's like, I promise you it's doable. Babe, I literally was discussing this company a while back. It's not quote unquote doable per se, because a lot of these people were joining in when this company was brand new. And when you join a company like this that's brand new, the chances of you being one of the top leaders are higher because there's not many people, it's new. There's not many people that you can join up underneath. So the only people that are available to have people join under them are maybe a handful. So that's what happens. So, but no, it's not exactly doable for most people. And statistically, no, you were a lucky person. Let's get that out of the way.
4 levels. We'll talk about compression in a minute because it's actually more than 4 levels, but it's your first 4 qualified levels. So the beautiful thing about a unit level plan is that unit level is unlimited. So with a lot of plans, you have 2, 3, 4 legs, and that's how you build. With unit level, you could earn 10% of your 5 level 1s that you have, or you could earn 10% of your 100 level 1s that you have. It is unlimited. So this plan is there's no cap to it. What's also beautiful about this is that it's how you grow your business. So you could earn more than the person who enrolled you. So I'm at the top of the company and someone else could make more than I do. And that is the beautiful thing about this plan and what a lot of plans out there don't have. So the sky is the limit is kind of the purpose of this part of the comp plan. So compression. You'll see in this business a lot that we have a lot of connectors. So you might have someone that you enroll and they connect you to someone who takes off. So in this example, you've enrolled Sally and Sally enrolls Laura and Laura enrolls Mary. Mary is a runner. They are the person that is trying to build a legacy business, or they're an influencer. They are selling and selling and selling. Just because they are your level 3 technically here doesn't mean that you're paid on them as your level 3. So someone has to have 100 in volume to count for one of your levels. So since Sally has 80, Laura has 80, and Mary has 1,000, Mary is actually your level 1. So all of these would compress together and you would be paid, if you look back, so let's say that you're presidential director, you'd be paid the 10% of the 1,000 plus the 80 plus the 80. Below her is Jill. Jill doesn't have the 100 either, and Lauren has 500. So Lauren is now your level 2. These two compress together and you would be making the 8%.
I love how she's trying to discuss from her rank. Like, let's be real here, babes. Most people don't hit that. Let's talk about the realistic percentages that someone's going to make off of this.
So if you start building and you have levels deep, and let's say that you have 4 levels deep, and here you're not getting paid, you just need to bump up to the next level and go to executive director to get paid on that level down there. Compression is a amazing thing when it comes to a comp plan, because you could technically get paid unlimited levels deep. Say you have 10 total levels, you could be paid on all 10 levels if not everybody has the 100. Next thing is generation bonuses. So as your team grows,
Oh, fuck! So guess what? 2 out of the 3 needing recruitment, because as your team grows, you will mentor others how to do what you do. They will teach others, and so on and so on. Your Bellame business rewards you with personal generation bonuses when you achieve executive director and beyond. Aren't going to be able to really hit executive director and hit those numbers and requirements for executive director without a team. This is quite fascinating to me. So again, we have majority so far that are recruitment dependent, in my opinion.
As your team grows, you will mentor others how to do what you do. They will teach others, and so on and so on. Your Bellamy business will reward you with personal generation bonuses when you achieve executive director and beyond. So your personal generation is your entire team, including yourself, all the volume that you sell, up until a generation is born, beginning with your first downline executive director on each leg. Then your first generation is your first exec and below. Second is your second exec and below, and your third, and so on and so on. In this example, you are an executive diamond director. You have 4 directors and above.
This is so stupid, because this is talking about highly unrealistic situations. Majority of people are not going to be hitting executive diamond director. Executive diamond director is literally the 9th out of 11 ranks. Most people will not hit that. That is factually true. But why are we running on these what ifs, really? I mean, like, sure, you can show that, but let's think realistically here. But again, we're trying to milk this situation right now. We have a presidential director, which is the top of the company, the top 1% at least, who is trying to milk this opportunity as, look, it's so lucrative. There's great possibilities. No, the fuck it's not, Jan.
And 1 partner. Well, the only person that you have on your team that is an executive director and above is Jessica. So every person outside of Jessica, all of their sales, all of their team sales, all of your partners, all of your sales, everything goes into your personal generation. Jessica and her team is now your first generation. We'll say this is your first generation now if Jessica is the only executive director in that leg.
Okay, so still, by this diagram though, we can clearly infer that most people that are a part of this, in order to hit these bonuses, and these bonuses are being listed off, you are needing to have generations and individuals that are underneath you, or also people that are on specific ranks as well. Now, while maybe some of the requirements are sales, you still, in order to do this, are clearly showing you need to have a generations. And what's kind of blows my mind is some of these individuals, which I've heard before, I remember vividly being like, well, there's no need for recruitment. Okay, then why don't we show then an example of somebody running through the ranks then with no recruitment but just doing really well? Like, why can't we show that? I don't think we can. I don't think we can.
Then your first generation is Jessica, but your second generation is any executive director underneath Jessica. So because this person right here is not executive director, they would all fall into your first generation. Sloan is now an executive director, and so she is your second generation. And then Carrie is an executive director or above. All of these ranks can be executive director or above. and she's now your third generation. The cool thing about the generation aspect of this plan is that a generation, so if you look back at unilevel is based on a person. So this is person, okay? Person. Say these all had 100, you would be paid these 4 levels, they're people. Generation is a group of people. So with this group of people, this is Jessica's volume. Say she has 25 level 1s and they're all, partners. No one is executive director. Your generation would be all of Jessica's team outside of Sloan. And then your second generation would be all of Sloan's team outside of Carrie.
And though this is furthering my perspective and a thought process here that let's say you do well in this company. The main way to make a profit is going to be off of the other people underlying and beneath you. But then again, referring back, how realistic is it for people to actually make these types of bonuses and profits? How realistic is it? And again, if we also need to consider the fact that of statistics and numbers are not going to lie, this is so weird to me.
Every single person outside of your executive director. Let's say Jessica was a senior director. Then she would fall into your personal generation, and you would make 3% on your entire team if you had no executive directors, but you were executive director. And remember, this could go all the way out where she has a huge team. Then you're going to make 4% of this generation, and you're going to make 4% of this third generation right here.
Their compensation plan is literally furthering and making it very fucking clear to me. I can infer that again, recruitment dependent. And that's literally what a pyramid scheme has the definition of. It can be a no product based pyramid scheme, or it could be a product involved pyramid scheme that has a major income creation and dependency on recruitment. And that is where the true money is being actually generated from. So far with this compensation plan, that's mainly it. So that's quite fascinating to me. So they have apparently a title bonus. A title bonus says earn title bonuses when you achieve director, senior director, executive. Again, recruitment in order to hit these bonuses because you cannot hit these ranks without it. Then leadership bonuses. Again, for every quarter, Bellame pays out leadership bonuses for senior directors and above. Again, you can't hit those levels without recruiting. Earn these bonuses, you must maintain and give each rank for each month within the quarter. Bonuses are paid on the lowest rank maintained within the quarter. So we're going to talk about leadership bonuses here. Let's listen to this.
Want to get as high as possible in April because the first month of a quarter, they're locking in that bonus for that quarter. Our former bonus structure was, for example, at my rank, when you achieve it the first time, you get 10,000, you maintain, you get 10,000, and you maintain the third month, you get 10,000 again. Well, now look at it. At presidential, this is potential presidential leadership bonuses, 6,000 every quarter, which is $24,000 a year over a 10-year period. That's $240,000 just in bonuses, just on this example of the comp.
So pretty much we have this top leader that's telling her potential income right now. And she's going through the leadership bonuses that she could potentially hit, I guess, every year, and the potential income that she could make. This is not realistic. And 2, I'm getting the vibe that we're just exposing how much we're making, trying to be like, I'm teaching people how the compensation plan works. Ew.
And locking arms with us and building this brand to make it a legacy brand. Introduction bonuses. So on top of everything, you can also earn introduction bonuses when you personally sponsor brand partners with a product pack. You can also earn introduction bonuses when your team does too. When you enroll someone with a 150, you earn 30, 300, you earn 60, and 500, you earn $100 just for enrolling someone with one of those packs. Anything someone adds on, you get an additional 20% because people can build their own packs. They can start with the base and add onto that. But here's the cool thing. So if you are an executive director or above, you also earn on all of the packs that are purchased on your team up to your next executive director. So let's say that you are an executive director and you have no other executive directors on your team. Anytime anyone on...
You know what? This makes sense of why these stupid fucking packs are upcharged, because they're trying to make it to where anyone can make some profit off of all of these packs. Even the uplines, people that are above you, are going to make money off of somebody if you are recruiting them into the system. Either way, majority of these bonuses and ways of earning are literally needing recruitment and a team to make those things happen. Otherwise, just physically, how is that going to happen whatsoever?
$50. If I was not an ED or above, then I would be making 100 and my upline would be making 50. This is a really cool part of the comp plan that encourages you to help your team grow and to help your team sponsor new partners into the business. We also have enroller pool shares. So each month, Bellame takes 1% of commissionable volume company-wide, takes it out and reserves it in a pool that is divided amongst all the people who earned this every single month. So you can earn this share by personally enrolling, or you can help your sponsored brand partners enroll as well. So every single time that
Exactly. If you literally get these enroller pool shares by recruiting people into the fucking system. If you, for example, enroll 2 partners, earn 2 shares. Enroll 30 partners, earn 30 shares. Again, more incentivization to get people into a shitty system. Literally, like, so far this entire thing shows me that this is a company that is a dumpster fire. Oh my God. Okay, so that gives you a decent taste of what the hell we're dealing with in regards to a company. So far, I am not impressed. So far, I highly recommend you to avoid it like the plague, just from that video alone, and just because the income disclosure statement is non-existent, and because statistics literally just do not lie in this type of situation. So what I'm going to be doing now is we're going to be looking at this new brand partner onboarding. So this is a training essentially given to new people that are joining the business, and this is what apparently you're going to be trained on, and I'm going to try and talk about why I know for a fact this is going to be unethical and complete bullshit. But yeah, this is a decent little long one, I think. I am going to speed this one a little bit up. This is what to expect if you are a brand new partner with this lady.
Hello and welcome to Bellame. If you are watching this video, that means that you have made the life-changing decision to join an incredible brand, and I am thrilled and honored to welcome you. My name is AJ Yates, and I am a presidential director with Bellame, and this video is going to be going over some onboarding and just the things to do in your first 30 days to really kickstart your business. So all of this information is going to be listed in the guide section of Bella Boss Babes. And like I said, it will be over a 30-day period. You could do it all at once, you could do it all in a day, or you could spread it out and do a little bit every day. It's really up to you, but I would recommend 2 things. First, pause this video and get a pen and paper because you're going to want to take notes. It is a ton of information. You don't have to know it all. You don't have to memorize it all, but to be able to reference it later, that would be good. Also, the onboarding workbook that is also in the guide section under this video, print it off if you can. If not, you can have the digital version of it, but if you don't have a printer. But I would recommend having that and working your way through it with this video. So after this video, it's going to be a series of different topics breaking down your first 30 days. And the guide is meant to go along with that. So if you have one without the other, it might not make sense. So go ahead and pause this video and get those 2 things. Okay, now that you're back, these are going to be some casual videos, right? So I'm going to be in a hoodie the whole time probably because that's the beauty of working from home. But with that, I do want to say, make sure, put this on your list, make sure you go to your back office, click on shop, and then go get you some merch, because wearing stuff like this, not only is it comfortable, especially if you're at home.
Oh, fucking good grief. So we're already asking people to spend money into a system that more than likely will not give them the money back that they spent, but then encouraging them to buy merch, further profiting the company, but it's also highly unnecessary to do. Why are we encouraging that in an onboarding training? If we really pay attention to the way that some of these things are slipped in, this is literally going to drain your wallet while benefiting a lot of these people or the corporation itself and not you.
But being out in public, you get to rep the brand. People will ask you what the brand is, and that gives you an opportunity to talk to them about it. Also, anytime you're doing reels or stories or anything, even if you aren't talking about anything to do with Bellame, you are getting the brand in front of them. So put that on your list as one of your top things to do. Go and get you some merch. All right, so let's dive in, and I'm going to share my screen. All right, so here is the onboarding workbook that you'll find in the guide section of Bella Boss Babes, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first page is a little welcome from me, and I do want to point out 2 things on this. One, I just talked about that this is meant to go along with the guide section of Bella Boss Babes. But another thing, and you can read through this right now or later, whatever, but I do want to talk about real quick before we dive into things, that this business can 100% change your life. It changed my life. It truly did. I work from home now. My baby is here. My husband retired. He gets to do real estate now, something that he loves versus having to do, right? We're living a life right now I would have never imagined when I said yes to this opportunity. But I do want to point out that this is a simple business, but it does require hard work. So I'm never going to tell you that this is easy, but what I am going to tell you is that I'm going to give you, along with your leaders, the skills that it takes to be successful. It is up to you to take that gift, to take those skills and run with it. So are you ready? If you're ready, what I want you to do is I want you to comment on this video your why. Why are you doing this? What would your life look like 5 years from now, a year from now, whenever, if everything came true that you were hoping for? So I want you to comment that, and that's how I'm going to know if you watched this video or made it to this point, because you'll be tagged in this, but I want you to write on this video what your why is. Is it to, one of my whys is to put my future kids into private school. I really want to do that. You know, at the very beginning, one of my major whys was, like I said, letting my husband stay home and work from home with me and go into real estate so that I didn't have to travel alone and he could travel with me. There's pay off debt. There's so many different things, but what is your why? And I want you to write.
This is what makes me sick when I see people who are profiting heavily off of a team going on about. When they harp about people's whys, I'm sorry, but to me, this is further trying to play on this aspect of manipulation, because again, this is something no one can argue with. Statistically, most people do not do well with this. And it's so gross to me because, well, yes, her life has changed. She has thousands of people. Maybe. I'm guesstimating here because I don't know her specific number of teammates. Nonetheless, she has people underneath her that are able to keep her on these ranks and are able to help her get these bonuses and work from home and experience all these things. That is because, and again, she probably has worked hard, but that is because of the team. And it bothers me because she's a very rare case. Most people do not hit that. So while she's going on about, oh, this can change your life, what's your why? I'm sorry, but she knows damn well. She knows that that is not going to happen for most people. But she is pushing this because this is her income. People, in my opinion, are a big part of her income.
Why you're doing this business and underneath this video. And then I want you to also tag your mentor or the person who introduced you to this brand so that they can see it as well. Okay, so we're just going to dive in and I'm going to go over the basics of the business. And then other videos will go deeper into it. But right now, we're just going to talk about how do you get paid, right? So there are 3 ways to Bellame. The first one, if you don't complete any of those within that period, it goes away. So your goal, also write this down, milestone bonuses is a number 1 goal you should be trying to achieve right now. So you get $25 when you enroll your first customer with a 200 order. You get $100 when you enroll your 3rd customer. This is on top of your commissions. Okay, so this is on top of everything that you're getting. $150 when you enroll your 5th customer, and earn $100 when you enroll your 3rd partner. You can see on here that it's $200, $200, $200, and $150 for the requirements of those orders. So why is this so incredible? This is teaching you how to build your business. You want 5 customers for every 3 partners, right? So just kind of do that. So I want 5 customers, 3 partners, 5 customers, 3 partners, over and over and over and over and over again. And that's how you can build a healthy business. You want more customers than you have partners. So write this down. You can earn up to $375 within the month you join and 3 full months following to get these bonuses. These bonuses are paid out on the bi-weekly commission checks after you achieve them. Okay, so terms you will see a lot. So that's kind of what this call is going over all the things that you'll see a ton of and just making sure you know it all. You can go back and watch this video if you need to. So that's why I said notes, see? So PSV, so when you go into your back office and you see these numbers and it says title and it says needs, right? And it shows you what you need. So PSV is your personal sales volume. So this is the retail value of items sold to your customers as well as your personal purchases minus tax and shipping. So starter kits do not count towards your PSV and sales tools do not count towards your PSV.
Okay, so what I would like to talk about is she says personal sales volume can include items sold to your customers as well as personal purchases as well. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know for a fact if this is happening in the company, but have I seen this happen a lot in MLMs in general? Yeah. A lot of people in MLMs, if they don't hit a certain rank or if they want to hit a certain rank or if they want to keep a rank that they've been having, they will purchase personal products that goes towards your personal sales volume and rank and can help you hit rank. That's why we talk about personal purchases. That is rank buying essentially. Again, that's all alleged, but I'm just saying that is a thing that exists in this industry.
Really any product that you purchase or any product that a customer purchases on your booth.
And I would like to add, when you catch massive leaders in multi-level marketing companies across the board doing that, that should tell you that even some of the bigger people maybe not are truly hitting their ranks all the time. So even they sometimes have to shell out money. Again, this is kind of alleged for this MLM, but we see this a lot, okay?
So your total PSV, remember how I said it was like total to earn the extra percentages on your sales? Your total PSV at the end of a calendar month is what is used to determine the additional profit percentages on your sales and purchases. So that's where you'll see PSV. And so if that PSV is over 3,000, that's when you get the extra percentages. I mean, it's you get it based on where you end, but I'm just saying your goal should be 3,000 plus a month. Okay, PGS is your personal generation sales. So this will be one of the next things that's on your dashboard. So this is everyone, including yourself, on your team up to any executive director or above. So if you don't have any executive directors on your team, your PGS is your entire team. Once you have someone that hits executive director, PGS is you and everyone outside of them. DTS is everybody. That's including your executive directors or above. So that's all of your team. So something that's important to note is that PGS and DTS do include sales tools and starter kits. So any samples, someone purchases a $500 product pack, that goes towards your PGS and your DTS.
Okay, so you know what I would like to further discuss then is we see people in regards to Bellame will talk about, oh my God, my team sold, I don't know, let's say $50,000 this month. I'm making up a number, right? Since all these kits and buying samples and personal purchases are included in these numbers, how much and what percentage of then how much they sold in that month is from personal purchases, starter kits to join the company, or again, samples and things like that versus actual customers that are externally from the company? I would question it if I saw someone in Bellame talking about, oh my God, look, my entire team sold, $50,000 this entire month. What percentage of that was actually from internally in the system and not actual real legitimate external customers?
Towards your personal sales volume. So think of your personal sales volume as sales, and then the other two can be sales and people signing up for the business, etc. Okay, so rank advancement.
My bad. So it doesn't include personal sales, but purchasing kits and other little samples and shit. Either way, I would love to know.
So on here, I have a checklist for you to go through and find some things. And so in your back office, you can go and you can click on documents and you can go and find the comp plan. It's also under Bella U, but this is broken down in a way of, remember how I said executive director is your goal. So today is day one for you. So your goal is to try and get to executive director as fast as you possibly can. That's the sweet spot. Okay. So I swear if someone can get to executive director, they can get to my rank, presidential director. I truly believe that. Okay, so brand partner, this is you. You signed up today, you're brand partner. You have made the decision to launch your Bellame business. Senior brand partner is your next goal. This means that you have 250 personal sales volume. See why I did all the definitions first? So then your next rank is executive brand partner, and that means that you have 250 in PSV and you have 500 PGS. So 250, and your PGS, your sales volume can count towards your PGS. So if you have 250 in PSV, you automatically have 250 in PGS. They count for the same, and your DTS. So you need 250 in PSV and 500 in PGS. And so that PGS could come from you or anyone that you enroll. Diamond brand partner is the next one, and that's 250 PSV and 1500 PGS. So 1500 can come from you or all of your team. And then director. So this is where you start making some bonuses, okay? So now you have 500 PSV and 3,000 PGS. Senior director means that you have 500 PSV. Now I have all the charts are out here for this. So you're just this is just take a screenshot of this, write it down. This is just writing out. We have visuals of all of this, I promise. But this is just writing out your steps, okay? Senior director just means you have the 500 PSV and you have a director underneath you, which was what you just achieved before, okay? This is what's important and why I want to walk through this. So at senior director and above, you have to start having outside volume. So that means at senior director, you need 2,000 PGS outside of your largest leg. So say you enroll Sally and Sally has 3,000 PGS, okay? For you to go senior director, you need 5,000. So if she had 5,000 and you have nothing outside of her, you would not be senior director. What you need is 2,000 outside of Sally. So
okay, so from at first we were talking about how there's some ranks where like, sure, you can need 1,500 PGS total and the 250 can count towards it. You can possibly hit that rank by yourself. How realistic is that? And I fucking beg to differ because the rest of these bonuses are needing people in recruitment. But now it's even saying, and this is so interesting to me, senior director, you can't have 3,000 just like you can't get everything in one leg. So you still have to have other teams and other legs and people in your downline in order to hit these ranks. In order to have any small chance of getting properly compensated, you have to recruit a fuck ton of people and they have to recruit and keep joining and keep growing in the damn company. Oh my.
Personal sales, you can get that from other partners. So it's anybody outside of her counts towards that outside volume, and that grows as you go up the ranks. So executive director, that was the goal. So now you have 500 PSV, 8,000 PGS. Remember, this is your team sales. And you promoted out 2 directors with at least 3,200 outside of your largest leg. Not all your directors, just outside of your largest leg. So now you have 2 directors. You have Sally and you have Jill. Making up great names, aren't I? So Sally has 3,000, Jill has 3,000 because they're both director, okay? So you have, say you have 8,000 over, but you have volume. You have 3,200 at least outside of whoever has the most. So we'll say that Jill has 4,000. Make sure that you have 3,200 out of whatever number that your largest leg has, okay? And you'll see on the checklist that it says on here, after this call, get with your mentor and ask any questions you have to clarify, just so that you can really understand this. You do not have to know the comp plan in and out, trust me, but you do need to know your goals. You do need to know what it takes to get to this rank, and that's why we're doing this on this video. Because executive director, you have to make sure that you have that 3,200 outside of your largest leg. And we need to make sure that you know that now. So it's not month end, you're almost executive director. And then you realize you only have 2,800 outside of them. Okay. So this is also, like I said, you start making bonuses. Before we go to the next slide, I do want to point out something here. This is within a given month. I remember when I first started in this industry, I thought that it was cumulative for like forever, right? It's all within one calendar month. So the first of every month, it goes back to zero. Start back over, okay? So that is through executive director.
Also would like to add how, yes, I'm glad that she clarified that this is a requirement for every single month. But again, I would also like to add as well that in order to keep these ranks, it is given the vibe that you need to continuously recruit to hit new numbers and continuously grow and keep the rank that you hit.
So why executive director? So the dollar signs, because this is where you start making bonuses. Director through executive director, you start earning title bonuses for 3 consecutive months.
So again, there have been some areas I skipped through because we did go over it with the compensation plan. So it's absolutely not needed to go over again. But now we're going to talk about, yes, ask your mentor for this information, fill out before continuing.
Video, but this is in this workbook of what we're covering today. I want you to ask your mentor for a few things. If you're watching this video, that means you're in Bella Boss Babes, but I want you to ask your mentor, who are your 3 direct uplines? So who is the person who enrolled you, who is their mentor, and their mentor, and their mentor? In this business, we do have a lot of connectors. A lot of times people will introduce, me to somebody, and then that person doesn't really want to work the business, but the person that introduced them is the person that wants to run with it. So when I say this, get like your 3 uplines who are the most active, okay? And write down their team pages and make sure that you are getting added to those team pages. Next, I want you to ask your mentor, what are the next 3 calls or events that I need to add to my calendar? We have partner calls. When you're director, we have director calls. We have tons of things. We have trainings. We have opportunity calls.
I'm just saying, if anyone's watching this and is a part of Bellame, if you have any sort of information or have access to any stuff, send it my way. My email is in the description. My Instagram is in the description. If you have any shit that you want, send it here.
One of the things that I love doing is I had a 50-minute commute to work, and I would listen to trainings and podcasts and books all the way to work and all the way back home. Multitask, okay? So ask your mentor. And in this workbook on the last page, I do have some suggestions that your leaders put together, but ask your mentor, what are their top 3? Okay, so here is your homework, okay? So I wanna make sure that you're added to Bellame Partners. That is our corporate page. Make sure you find the announcements tab and turn on notifications for this page, because it's easy to kind of lose it all, okay? There's so much happening in groups. Facebook kind of hides stuff. So make sure that you turn on notifications. You can either Google it, YouTube, how to do that, ask your mentor, turn on notifications for that page so you're notified whenever Melissa posts something. Added to We Are Bellame. So we have an opportunity page. So make sure that you are being added to that so that you can tag your potentials and things. You can send them information and find the guides tab, because we're constantly updating the guides tab to make sure that there's updated relevant information in there. Make sure you're added to Bella Boss Babes, which is my team page. Turn on the notifications because there's going to be a ton of training. I always do incentives, just fun things in there. Find the guides tab, which you probably already found if you're watching this video, and watch the onboarding video. Congrats, you're doing that right now. And go through the guides tab. And like I said, very beginning of this, you can go through it all, or you can break it down into daily.
Oh shit, they don't have this a private group. Oh, I got into their I'm near their opportunity page. Fuck! I am going to save every bit of this before they private it and delete anything, because fuck!
Daily pieces. Your boutique link. A lot of people don't know what that is. So make sure you know that when you are sending a link to someone, it's the correct one. When I first started, I did that wrong. So bellame.com/whatever name that you created. Next thing, log into the back office and find the Bella U tab. This is our training. There's product information. There's meet the product sheets. There's a getting started section for brand new partners. Just make sure you go and find that and you work through that, as you want, and learn about the products. That's also really good. If someone asks you a question, go look at Bella U, go click on the product and read the meet the product sheet, because you can probably find the information for that product on there. Also, if you're making stories or any posts that you're looking for facts on a product, this is a really great place to find that. Log into the back office and find partner updates tab. And this is where all of the important updates are. This is where you can catch, the replays of calls. It's where any promos, any of that kind of stuff's happening. That is all on that page. Find the dashboard. So chances are when you first logged in, it came up on dashboard, but if you're clicking around, you might get lost. Dashboard is where you're going to find the little widget that says what your next title is, and so it shows you your to-do list. It also is going to have your milestone tracker on there. It's going to have all of the different things, any incentives that we have for trips coming up. All of that will be on there. So your dashboard is kind of just like an overview of your business. You can click on your team, you can click on your customers, and there's also little information buttons that you can click near things, and it'll explain what that is. Okay, so got information from your mentor and filled out page 10. That's what we just went over, that information page from your mentor. Take pictures for before and afters of everything, because we also have, body. So we have skin before and afters, weight loss before and afters. So your face, take a picture with no makeup in light that you can be consistent with, right? So in the morning in front of a window is usually the best time to take those. But take those now so that you can see the progress and so that you can be building a story. I wish I had taken before pictures, right? I wish I had. So take those now and check that off. All right. And then send a photo of this checklist to your mentor. So what I want you to do is go through all these things and check off every one. If you're a techie person like me, check it off on your iPad. If you want to print it off, check it off, but send a photo of this checklist to your mentor so they know that you're doing this, okay? You're also going to schedule a 15-minute call with them after you watch this video, and that's on their to-do list, and it'll be on your to-do list for whenever you sign a partner, so that you can just go over, okay, what was executive director? I don't understand, like stuff like that. You can ask those things. So action steps for launching your business, that will be the next video under the guide section. So we'll go over all of that. We'll talk about making your list and reaching out to your family. We'll talk about filling your calendar.
I think I got access to all that shit. Oh, we are gonna have some fun stuff to talk about. And this has been flying under the radar way too fucking long for me. Let's talk about this company and some of the unethical shit going on. We are talking about all of these things in regards to Bellame, how to start, how to reach out to your family for this. God, no, don't do that. Literally talking about, oh my God, look at this. It says literally after the rest is done, make a list of 100 people you know on a spreadsheet or in a notebook. I'm assuming we're going to be cold messaging, because why else would you reach out to 100 people or write their names down? So here's further stuff. Again, we are going to be diving into so much more here soon, but this is a weekly method of operation. Monday, message Monday. If anything else fails today, use today to message your 100 list. Remember, connect each conversation to the next and end with a question. Tuesday, opportunity call. Tonight we'll have opportunity call. So remember who you talked to yesterday. Yep, invite them to tonight's call. And then it goes on and on and on. This is not okay, nor is it ethical. And to me, this is screaming a pyramid scheme. So anyways, we're going to get this shit out in the open because way too many people hide this stuff or are not honestly open and transparent. So hence me. Anyways, there's literally so much that she's kind of like lightly skipping through towards the end of this call. We are going to be diving into it more soon, so definitely stay tuned. So again, that was it, but I just found a wonderful resource that's going to give me a lot of content that I'm going to be saving here soon. Moral of the story, this is again a little bit of an introduction to this company. Clearly, they have a dependency on recruitment. I'm going to leave that there. I fully believe that, especially when they're encouraging their new people to message 100 people on a fucking Monday afternoon. No income disclosure statement that I can see. Cheaper products can be found anywhere. More of the story, my recommendation is stay the hell away from this company. But if you guys are interested in learning more about it or seeing more crazy BS, I'm literally going to be saving stuff right now for future content. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay glowing, my beautiful queens. Love you. Bye.